Good morning. I'm here to tell you a little bit about Amazon Alexa and how you can use that in your classroom. So I'm just going to give you a couple of quick tips, and then if you have any questions, you can always reach me here at the school, and I can come over and show you how to do that or how to set it up. I'm going to give you 6 tips, and I have my little notes really quick here. So number 1, Alexa in the classroom. So what I have right here is just a Alexa, Amazon Alexa Echo Dot. So right now, the reason I decided to do this is because there are a ton of great resources to use in the classroom, and a lot of people don't know that they're out there. So one thing, right now Amazon is running a special on the Echo Dot, and it is $29.99 and it's regular $50 on Amazon. So I thought this would be a great time to do this in case you wanted to grab yourself one of those, or if you have one at home and you're not using it and you can bring it up to the school, that'd be great too. All right, so there's an Alexa app in the App Store or in the Google Play Store. So you go in and download that to your device or your phone, and then there are a ton of great things in there. So number one, skills. The skills are all listed in the Amazon App Store. You can search for skills in there, or you can filter them out based on your needs. I'm going to just tell you a couple of things that you can download from the skills. There are reading comprehension, so where she reads it and then asks the students questions. So that's one. There's math facts, where they can do math drills or math facts. There's SAT vocabulary, so they have like the SAT word of the day. There's the History Channel has one that has history information, so you can ask her about any kind of history facts. There's history quizzes, there's science, there's anatomy, there's all kinds of math. There's higher level, lower level. So you could do, Amazon Alexa can be used from, I'd say, pre-K all the way through 12th grade. There is something for every student out there. Okay, so that was number one. And number 2 is, you can create your own skills. So if there's not a skill that you're like, nah, none of this really works for my classroom, there is a way to go on and build your own skills. So you could go in and they have a template. You go in, you type in what you need. If it's test questions and you want to make it into a game show, then you can go in and create a game show for your students. Using your questions, your answer choices, and you can tell her everything what to say, but it's a template. You just fill it in, hit submit, and you're done. I'll do another video on that, so you can see the process of that and what the website is for that. So then number 3, how are we going to use this in the classroom? So it does all these great things, but she talks and she's loud, so what are we going to do? If you do stations, you could set that up as a station. Students go there. If you had reading comprehension, they would listen to the story and then she'd ask them the questions. And then there's one reading, listening comprehension. If it was math, you could go over there and she could give them math facts or ask them word problems or one of those things. If you do whole group, she could, in a whole group session, you could ask her questions and have her ask the students questions based on something you've taught that week. You could divide a whole class up into 2 groups. There's also Amazon Echo buttons that pair to her through Bluetooth. And you could have them on each side of the room, and whoever buzzes in first is the one that gets to answer. So you could do that as a test review. So I could see that being for older students, doing a test review over the information they're going to be tested on, and she's the one facilitating that. You could do vocabulary quizzes. There is one in there that's a vocabulary quiz. So that was number 2. Number 3. Oh, that was number 3. Sorry, number 4. Amazon Kindle. So if you have Amazon and Kindle and you've downloaded books, she will read aloud any of those books. If it is offered by Audible, she will read them aloud. And it's not in her Amazon Alexa very robot voice. It's through the Audible app. So what she does is you just would say, hey Alexa, open my Kindle and read aloud whatever book it is. Then it would open up and it would read that book in its audible voice, not the Alexa voice. So it would be whatever the author, maybe it was the author that read it or an actor or actress. So that's also something that's great for a whole class if you want the whole class to listen to it, or if you have a student that needs to be able to hear something read to them again, or maybe there's a student that has that and that's one of their needs is that they need to hear it aloud. So that's another option. Then let's see, then number 5. Number 5 is you could do simple things just like, hey Alexa, set a timer for 20 seconds. Or hey Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes, so that you have a timer set for different groups, or you only are going to do something for a certain amount of time, you just set that. You can also ask her to, like, hey, what's the weather? Or maybe you're looking at weather over time, or you're talking about maybe you're charting weather or something like that. You could chart the temperature every day. And let's see what else. You could also do, Bluetooth. She's a Bluetooth speaker too. So like if you have your computer or an iPad or your phone or something that you need to Bluetooth, you would just say, hey Alexa, pair device. And then you go into your Bluetooth and pair your device with it. And then it's a louder speaker than your computer or your iPad or phone. And then let's see, the possibilities right now are endless. Like I said, there's so many other things that I could tell you about, but I wanted to kind of shout out and just say, here's a couple of ideas. If you have something specific you need me to help you with, I'd be happy to do that for you. Again, Amazon Alexa is on sale. So this is the Amazon Echo. It actually is loud enough, and she can respond well. I used it in my classroom last year. Another cool thing is, like, of course everybody knows she plays music and things like that, but that is a great way to use it in your classroom. I hope that helps you, and I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.